Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to GST's YQMA. Today we hit episode number 11, talking about exercise form and tips. Now the funny thing about today's topic is that it is going to veer from exercise form and tips. And the reason that we're going to do that is because actually today's question is from my wife, my girl, Jessica Miller. And although I got other questions on exercise form and tips, I definitely feel like it's in my best interest to answer her question first. Guys, I think you know what I mean. I think you understand where I'm coming from here. And not to mention, she just dropped this article, so that really cemented my decision to handle her question first. All right, Jessica's asking, for those like me that struggle to stay strict with the calories, what's the best way to spend my gym time? I noticed that when I split my workouts between weights and cardio, I make more fat loss progress. A more specific question would be, what's the minimum number of lifts that I should include per session to maximize calorie burn while maintaining muscle gains? Thanks. This is a two-part question, so let's just go ahead and tackle the first part first. What is the best way to spend gym time? To me, the first step to spending quality gym time is having a definite plan of action. I always preach the importance of a plan because it just makes sense. Nobody gets things done in the most effective manner without having a plan on how to do that. So really, your first step, Jess, is to have a plan. Okay, now the second step is to spend your gym time trying to improve from your last performance. Whether it's cardio or weight training, the thing you want to do is have the journal and be able to look back at your previous performance and try to beat it. You know, whether that's through an extra set, extra weight on the bar, or a few extra reps here and there. Either of those options is going to give you more total volume per weight training session, and that equates to beating your last session. That equates to progress, whether you're bulking or cutting. Always trying to gain muscle is definitely your best bet. You know, you should never stop trying to train for muscle growth, whether you're bulking or cutting. That's an important concept. Everybody should take note of that. Always try to train for muscle growth no matter what the nutritional phase you're in. So topic 2 really just boiled down to having that training journal, which also I preach the importance of the training journal so much. If you read my GST free trial Micro Zero on the GST website, growthstimulustraining.com, there's a big part in there. It's a portion that talks about the training journal where I lay out examples of how to make journal entries. And that's just showing how important I view the training journal. The third part of maximizing your gym time focuses on being focused. There is a lot of distraction today, and a lot of that distraction comes from smartphones. And a lot of times now, you know, you can just look around the gym and you see people, they are not focused on their training. And I'm guilty of this too. I think that we all are. It's rare that you see the person that sets their phone aside and then trains. But that's honestly been something that I've been trying to get back into. It is worth touching on. You should try to maintain as much focus as possible in the gym. You're there for a short period of time. 1 hour of the day is such a small percentage. I think it's like 4% of your day. And let that sink in. It's 4% of your day. But you're relying on that short time to be effective. And the things that you do in the gym for that 1 hour, your body responds for the next 24 to 48 hours. So you can see how important it is, and you should really try to stay focused. I highly recommend that. So to maximize your gym time, you need to stay focused. You need to be trying to improve from your last performance in total volume, whether it's through increased weight, increased reps, or an added set. And also you need to really have a plan before you hit the gym. Don't walk into the gym and then try to figure out what to do. Be confident in what you're doing when you walk through those doors and just execute it in a focused manner. Okay, now the second part of the question for Jess is a more specific question would be, Actually, I'd like to just comment on her portion where she says, but I noticed that when I split my workouts between weights and cardio, I make more fat loss progress. Personally, my opinion on this is that if you ever go into the gym and you try to knock out a focused cardio session plus a focused weight training session, whichever session you do second is going to suffer no matter what. If you're doing a focused cardio session, you're going to be tired after it, and then your weight training would definitely suffer. If you're doing a focused weight training session and then you aim to do cardio after that, obviously the cardio is going to suffer. So I believe that the reason that you see improved fat loss when you split those two workouts up is because you're getting a little more out of each one, which translates to better nutrient partitioning and just better overall calorie burn as a result. Okay, Jess, let's get into the second main part of your question. What's the minimum number of lifts that I should include per session to maximize caloric burn while maintaining muscle gains? Thanks. The main issue here is the fact that you're worrying about calorie burn during a weight training session in the first place. It's really something that should not be on your mind when you go into the gym for a weight training session. And honestly, it really doesn't even have to be on your mind when you're going in for cardio either. Being in the gym is about beating your last performance and doing it with intent. Working hard, because, I mean, let's face it, over time, the big keys to results are ass-busting hard work, consistency, and time. Just doing those two things for a long time. It's not about how many calories you burn in the gym. It's about what you do in the gym that's going to provide stimulus for your body to grow, change, or burn fat for the next 24 to 48 hours after that workout. So I really don't see the point in worrying about total calorie burn per gym training session. I will say that with my GST programming, my preference is to have between 5 and 8 exercises per training day. That's going to include anywhere from 1 to 2 main core lifts, and the remainder of the exercises will be filled in with supplement, otherwise known as what a lot of people call accessory work. And I can also say that in general, core lifts range between 3 and 4 sets per exercise, and supplement lifts range from as low as 2 sets per exercise all the way up to 5 sets per exercise. So if you do some math, you can figure out what my general number of sets is per workout. And it's going to range, and that's just going to range on the person's goals and their needs and the individual. But really, those numbers and those exercises are not set based on a goal calorie burn. They're set on providing a stimulus for your body to grow, change, or lose fat over the next 24 to 48 hour post-workout period. So it's really important to change your view on that. Don't focus on calorie burn in the gym. Just focus on working hard and making progress, and let the chips fall where they may. And those chips are going to fall in a manner that you like, and you like a lot, actually. As you can tell, Jess, it was all about you today. I know you love that, and I'm glad that I could help you out with your questions. They were great questions. They weren't on topic, which we had a little laugh about yesterday, but like I said, they were great questions, so I wanted to handle them, and hopefully we can discuss more later and get more of your questions and concerns figured out. So today is Monday. It's the start of the week for everybody. I hope you have a very productive rest of the day and a very productive week. It always feels good when you're getting things done, whether it's with your business, whether it's with your personal life, or just, around your house. It always feels good to get some work in and accomplish some things. So work on doing that this week. Stay on top of your training, stay on top of your nutrition, and keep the questions coming in. It's been great. I've been seeing a lot of questions, and I love to answer them. So keep them rolling in, whether it's by commenting on this video or sending me a direct email at ryan@growthstimulustraining.com. Thank you again.